Hey guys, what is going on? DaBoki here once again. It is time for a Maplestory video. I am here on Mellow Moose, level 204, 55%, and today I'm going to be working on some gains and upgrades. I wanted to mostly focus on the nodes and do some experimenting around that. I still don't focus on nodes as much as I should, and I kind of want to just make an effort this time around with the moose. So I'm going to do some tests with CZAK, but first I want to go ahead and do some cubing. We're just going to get our base stats up a little bit and kind of get the gear into a decent spot so we can get some more stats, hopefully. Right now, roughly, these are my stats, and of course, the inner ability, the 135 legend, and I think I'll just keep it here probably until there's like another event for half off on the inner ability rerolls, but I'm sitting at about 3.9k stat. I want to get this to at least 4k or 5k if possible. These are my equips that I have right now. I did end up getting my CZAK accessory equips. I did not do any work to them yet. I also did off camera get my CHT pendant to unique 15% strength, which was awesome, and my earrings to 15% strength as well. The total that I spent for cubes wise on these two items, the CHT pendant and the earrings, were 1.5 bill, so it was pretty pricey. I may just hit up the Sacred Rosary for a little bit, just temporarily. I know the Princess No is probably going to be the better one, but it's going to be a while till I can get in there, so I might try to hit this one to like an epic or unique just to kind of get it at a decent spot. So I got 8 items that I do want to kind of upgrade. These items on the bottom aren't going to be that crazy. We're just going to get them to 3% stat. I'm going to quickly go get a ring as well, just to get another gain. New Leaf City, guys, has a very easy, good ring to get if you need to get some ring slots filled. This is the one, the street cleaning, yeah. And then you want to do Lita's quest. I was getting some comments on my last video of how I was pronouncing, how do you say it, Mjolnir? Is that how you say it, Thor's hammer? I was calling it Mjolnir. I feel like such a nub. Oh man. Okay, so it's Mjolnir, right? That's Thor's hammer, not Mjolnir. Even though there's that sneaky J in there, I just always been calling it Mjolnir. I never knew how to say it. So it's Mjolnir. I will say paladins have quite a bit of a mana problem. I don't have an auto MP slot yet for my pet, because I never really needed one for my classes. Usually we have a pretty big mana pool, not using too much, but I realized paladins, we only have about 3,700 mana, and some of the skills take up pretty big chunks of the mana. Also, when we get into the bossing phase of this video, I want to go ahead and practice the burst. A lot of you were teaching me the correct burst rotations and just how important this Divine Echo skill is. Apparently, Divine Echo can be used, I mean, it's going to be part of the main burst, which is really cool. I didn't know that. I didn't read the skill fully on it. I thought it was only good when you had a party member and they'll just like take on your skills and mimic you, but apparently just when you use it, you gain a lot of final damage there, plus 60% final damage for 30 seconds. I'm really hoping this is enough gains though to be able to put up a good fight against CZAK. That's going to be my goal. I was seeing some comments as well, people saying that they were taking down CZAK with like 4k stats with Paladin, so I'm pretty impressed with that. So now that will give us the last needed currency here, and we turn this in. We might not even need to turn that in. And this guy, the NLC coin shop, I've done this a few times, but we'll have 1 coin, which then we can get this Treasure Hunter's John ring. And this is really nice here. Alright, so I got a little bit of a different mixture of cubes this time, but I spent about 1 bill. And let's just go ahead and quickly try to get through these items. We're going to be spreading the love quite a bit, so anything that, like, even if like an epic we see a 6% strength, I'll probably just stop. Okay. I know the secondary is not ideal. We're going to try to look for, okay, yeah, that's fine for now. This is just going to be IED 15%, attack plus 12. Let's go ahead and try to take a look at this accessory, this face accessory. Seeing anything with 6% strength. Wow, the intelligence on that. 6% strength. We'll go ahead and keep that. Okay, and then this hunter ring. Wow, first cube, tier up. That was beautiful. Very nice. Very big hit on that. Let me go and hit this ring then to try to get at least 9% strength. 12% dex. Yeah, I'll take that for now. Now for these guys, Let's go and try to spread the love a little bit more. Nice tier up to unique, perfect. And then we're gonna go back to the bright cubes, the blue ones. 9% strength, good. Again, it's just all about the spread. Try to spread as much as we can. Wow, that was back-to-back first cube hits. So this guy I'm hoping to get up to, oh, there it is. That was nice. I was gonna say to unique, 6% stat, cool. Let's go ahead and now revisit some of these items that have 6% strength, like this one, and just try to get at least, well, there it is, 9% strength. And we'll go again with this. See if we can get this to 9% strength at least. But you know, secretly we want the 15% strength. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one for sure. That is beautiful and done. Let me go and hit this a few times, see if I can get at least an attack percent or the tier up. That is really nice. Thank you. Boss damage plus 30%, not too bad. But let's go ahead and try to get something a little more rolly. Ooh, strength 9%, attack plus 6%. You know, I think I'll keep it for now. This will just be a very big placeholder. I want to go ahead and hit up this face accessory a little bit more. Since we have the cubes here, we're going to try to see if we can get 15% strength or a tier up. That would be great. And that is done. Wow, 18% strength. Man, that's a hot line roll. I like that. I like it when all the lines do something for you. So again, 15% strength higher or a tier up. That's a lot of defense and dex. Gets my heart pumping still. It definitely does. 20 cubes remaining. We're just going to be full sending this down the line here, hoping to see something happen. I don't think I have one legendary item yet on this character, so everything is just sitting at unique. But we do have some pretty good stats though, some pretty good rolls, so not totally upset about that. We can actually just now think about keeping the next 9%, 12% strength. Thank you. I'm just going to quickly get these to at least 3% strength, and I'm going to be using these cubes, so it's a little bit painful. 1 bill cubing right there, and let me just go ahead and self buff really quick. Stats are 5.7k. Alright, I totally underestimated it. So we started at 3.9 and we went up to 5.7, so almost 2k stat increase, 585k damage. That was pretty good. I mean, we did get actually quite a few items to unique. I did spend 1.5 bill on the earrings and the CHT pendant, so in total I spent about 2.5 bill, and that is pretty nice. So if 2.5 bill does sound like a lot to you and you're just starting out and it kind of seems intimidating, just know that there's other ways to achieve these stats than what I just did, right? Because I'm missing a lot of items still. I'm missing rings, belt, shoulder, badge, totems, some more arcane powers. So there's ways to get this stat without needing to spend 2.5 bill. Just know that that's kind of what I did to achieve it, and you can always, you know, start out small here, get your temporary gear, just base stats at least, and then you can work from there. So 5.7k, I'm very happy with that. I want to go ahead and try to level up to at least 205 before I hit up CZAK. I want to unlock one more node slot. It's been nice just getting used to the 5th job kit a little bit more, throwing out the Mjolnir. Did I say it right? The Mjolnir. And just becoming one with the hammer. There's just so much hammers happening here. It's beautiful. I can instantly tell the difference though, training with these upgraded gears. It's just so much faster. Alright, we're just doing it all in this video. Cubing, leveling, noding. But let's get it, guys. 205. This is going to be a nice little pickup here. And also we can go to Reverse City, which is going to be exciting. And there it is, 205. That's going to open up another node slot, which is going to be nice. I'm going to also just upgrade this. So as you can see, my nodes are pretty bare minimal at the moment. I just put this little placeholder node in there to help me train. First, what I want to do before we actually get into the heavy nodes part is do a first preliminary test on CZAK, just to see where we kind of lay in the damage and kind of how far we can get with CZAK, and then just see the difference after we do some node work and management. So it's going to be a little parts. We're going to do CZAK test first, then nodes, and then CZAK again. So we're gonna do Zakum practice mode, just so that we can save buff freezers and get a good feel of, you know, the damage and the rotation. Let's go ahead and give this a shot. We're gonna go ahead and just open up with Blast. We want to make sure Incursio is always on. As you can see, it's looking like the damage is pretty small right now, but we are just putting little dents in it right now. And I think when I pop my burst, I don't know if I can bind Zakum's hands, so I'm gonna actually try to put on my iframe too while I burst. Let me just get warmed up a little bit more before I burst, because I want to make sure I have my Mjolnirs, I call it Mjolnirs spinning around me. Wait like 10 seconds and then I'm going to try to burst this. Try to burst. We'll see how it fares though. I want to make sure that we get just everything aligned here. Okay, the Mjolnirs are ready to spin. Wow, I just tanked that. That was crazy. Alright, let's go ahead and pop this. This, Mjolnirs are spinning, Incursio, and then we're going to put the big cross out. Oh, I forgot to put my iframe on. That was kind of awkward. Wow. Okay. Alright, I'm going to pop my iframe here just so I can stay alive, because I put myself in an awkward spot. Oh, I keep forgetting to use my actual hammer throws. Shoot. This would have been like some nice damage. Just put out some good, you know, hammer throws out there. I will probably just do this for, oh, maybe we'll do another 7 minutes and see where we're at. So 10 minutes in CZAK and gauge the health, you know. But I'm taking down limbs. This is feeling, you know, a nice and slow, steady takedown actually. This is very doable, which I'm impressed. Oh my gosh, we just took a hit from a hand and my iframe wasn't on. That's another thing too. I feel like paladins have some hidden iframes that I just am not familiar with. Like that right there, I should have died, but I saw the guard come up. So there's like some other passive skills that are kicking in to keep me alive when I feel like I should be dying. So that is something, that's the next step, is to look at the fine print and see what is saving my life, so I know what is okay to do and like when I can push the limits a little bit with the paladin. I like it. I like bossing with Pally. This is nice. This is feeling pretty good. So I'm gonna pop everything. Let's go ahead and just make sure he's buffed or debuffed. We're gonna pop this. We're gonna toss out a hammer and we're gonna cross. So the cross is now out, and this is our main burst right here. Oh wow, that is so much damage coming out. I love it. That is feeling really good. Careful. Nice. Careful again. Good. Something. What? No way. It's like protecting me that many times. There's no cooldown on that? I'm dead here, right? What? I lived? Okay, nothing guarded me, but I just apparently tanked it like a boss? Unkillable. Holy smokes. Actually unkillable. Wow, I could do this without nodes. Actually, easily. This is a pretty big run here. I'm at 21 minutes and halfway through. This is kind of like Dawn Warrior, where my Dawn Warrior was at. My Dawn Warrior was impressive too with the damage that it was putting out in the burst, but I was thinking because of how much nodes I had on that Dawn Warrior. I didn't have a lot of stats on my Dawn Warrior when I was bossing, but with Paladin, like, I don't have that much stats as well, I feel like. I think it's maybe just the Paladin's kit. Alright, here's another burst. This is the last burst, and then we'll go ahead and end it. But let me go ahead and make sure everything is on. We're going to pop this, and then the cross skill. And then the big damage is coming out. Look at that damage! Oh my gosh! And done. Alright, I'm taking a screenshot of this. Okay, hopefully I took a screenshot. I just pushed a lot of buttons. So this is where we were at the 20-minute mark. Alright, was this health here. I'm gonna look up some guides really quick just to see what nodes I should be getting, and I'll make sure to post whatever I use in this video, as well as just show you guys what I'm doing and thinking. Alright, so this site that I'm using has every perfect trio node for your class, so I'll go ahead and post it in the description if you want to follow along with your class, but I'm gonna go ahead and just, you know, pull up the Paladins one. So we want Blast, Divine Judgment, and Divine Charge. That makes sense. Heaven's Hammer, Smite Shield, and Final Attack. Okay. Well, first of all, let's go and open up all of our nodes. We have 50 here. I know nodes are pretty hard to come by. This is the one thing that like is pretty tough to obtain if there's no event. All these nodes I got from farming on my previous characters when I was training them, like my Marksman was getting it to 250 and my Dawn Warrior. I got like about 100 nodes in my storage. So I'm using 50 here for the purpose of this test, and we'll just see how far this takes us. Of course, this is all RNG depending on what you get. So I opened up 50 nodes. I'm going to go ahead and go into my V matrix, and then let's just go ahead and do some node maintenance. And I'll try to talk through a little bit on my thought process. First of all, luckily I got Sharp Eyes, which is wonderful. Looks like I did not get Speed Infusion, which kind of sucks. I was looking forward to that skill. Let's go ahead and just combine everything that we can. So I do have 2 experience nodes here that I am going to use here in a bit on a skill. I'm not sure which skill I'm going to use it on yet. I think I want to use it on my Guardian or my Grand Guardian, which is the cross skill, but I don't know if that's the best one to use it for. I'll probably just do that, and then you guys can correct me if I'm wrong in the comments for more of the main Paladin mains out there. But that's the one that I was kind of looking forward to using my boost nodes on, was working on this cross skill, the Grand Guardian skill. I was trying to look online to find some guides for it. I just wasn't able to find it though. The main skills I'm looking for are Blast, Divine Judgment, and Divine Charge. Let's see if we got lucky with the Blast. Oh my gosh, there it is. That's exactly the trio node right there. So I'm going to go ahead and start combining some of the nodes. So this is my perfect trio node, and I'm going to combine just all of these here. I'm going to actually level up this Grand Guardian cross. I really hope this is okay to do. For now, I'm going to go ahead and rank this one up just to get that cross up there to rank 5. Because Paladins only have 2 trios, I feel like we only need to get 4 in total of these nodes. These are called boost skill nodes, which these are our trio nodes, which hold 3 skills in each one of these boost skill nodes. These nodes max level can be, I believe, 60, but each one of these nodes themselves max level is 25. So that means that I can level up this boost node to 25, but because this slot is enhanced by 5 levels max, because every time you level up you can do a slot enhancement on these slots, so that just means that the slot itself can boost whatever node is sitting on there by up to 5 levels, because you can level up each slot to 5. Because this node was level 5, now it has an enhancement of 5 levels. In total now it's level 10. So that means that because this can be 25, really if it's sitting in a 5 enhanced slot, it can be level 30. And then you can have 2 of them, which will bounce off of each other, so that 30 and 30 will make it 60. Let me open up one more slot here just for the purpose of this demonstration. I'm going to put in another node into this slot of Divine Judgment, Blast, and Final Attack. Now keep in mind, this one was Final Attack, Divine Judgment, and Blast. So these aren't exactly my perfect trios, so if you're a Paladin, don't follow along exactly trying to get these ones. These are just my placeholders. My perfect trio is right here, Blast, Divine Judgment, Divine Charge, but it's lower level right now, so I want a higher level with my placeholder nodes. Now this is level 10, right, with Final Damage, Divine Judgment, and Blast, and we have one almost exactly similar, but it starts with Divine Judgment. So how the boost nodes work is you can equip like duplicate of the skills of the boost nodes, but you can't equip the same type of boost nodes. So when I say type, this type of boost node is considered Final Attack type boost node, because this one, it starts with Final Attack. So I couldn't equip another Final Attack boost node. This is considered a Divine Judgment boost node. You see the boost Final Attack right there, and then it says boost Divine Judgment and Divine Mark. So those are the types of boost nodes. So the types need to be different, but you can have the same skill that lies within the boost node. So that blast skill right there and that blast skill right here at level 10, they can actually combine together, will be 14. So if we exit our node slot, we'll look at our blast nodes, and now it is going to be 14 for the blast level. So ideally, if you wanted to, you could actually cheese your boost nodes higher if you unequipped more skills and had more of these quote-unquote placeholder boost nodes, which be careful when you do, because it will waste a lot of your resources and nodes are kind of hard to come by. But if you were in the position to do so, you could also, equip another blast here, because this is a blast type. So we actually are boosting 3 blast skills here, but each of these boost nodes are different types of boosts, and we can put on a 3rd blast. So now we have another blast here, because this is a different type of boost node. So now we have 4 boost nodes that are boosting the blast skill. So now if we had that all equipped, our blast skill will be 18 instead of 14. So that's a little bit on the boost nodes. I hope it wasn't too confusing, and I know probably a lot of you guys already know about it, but just in case for some of the newer players here, I wanted to just explain it one time, because I don't think I've ever talked about the nodes that much in detail. Hopefully I'll put timestamps in this video so you guys can just skip ahead for more of the experienced players and the more just the players that want to know more about these nodes. So I'll try to put timestamps in here so we can just get people to where they need to be in the video, so you're not rehearing things. And also correct me if I'm wrong, if I'm saying something off, because I feel like I'm still learning a lot about the process of nodes and just kind of gearing up your items, because Maplestory got a bit deeper than 2003. 2003 Maple versus now Maple, some things have changed for sure. One last thing I want to talk about the nodes is leveling the nodes up. I am going to go ahead and look for my perfect trio of this Divine Judgment. So this Divine Judgment currently is not my considered perfect trio. You can see it's missing a skill. So it's got Divine Judgment, it's got Blast, but I don't need Final Attack on there. I actually need this Divine Charge Final Damage skill. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to craft a few nodes just to show you the process of crafting and leveling up the nodes. So you can go into node crafting here, and you're going to find the skill, the boost node type. So mine is Divine Judgment, Divine Mark. You just click it, you click craft, you can actually choose how many times you want to craft, and for this I'll do 3, so that'll cost 210 of these node shards, which you can get for breaking apart your nodes. I'm going to push craft, and it's going to give us a random 3 of these Divine Judgment, Divine Mark type nodes. So now I'll go ahead and look here and hope for the best. What I like to do is just come here and click enhance, and we're going to look. So this has Divine Judgment, Blast, Smite Shield, I don't need that. Nope. Is Heaven's Hammer? Nope. So I didn't get it. But if I did find it, what I could do is actually just take this node and combine it into the new node, and it will transfer over all those levels. So you can actually just have a node that you're leveling up that's almost there, that's like close, like this one, and then just wait for your perfect trio to come along so that you can just transfer the levels in. But because none of these are it, I'm just going to select all and just combine it right in there. So now this is level 5, and then I'll still be crafting for it. So actually I have one more that I can craft. We'll just try node craft, Divine Judgment craft. So we'll go and enhance, and we'll take a look. No, unfortunately. Oh, that was close. That was close. So we got the Divine Judgment, we got the charge, but we're now missing the blast. Rank it up, which will get us to 6, and that is going to be really good. So now we're in total of 16 levels of this. Whew, sorry, that was a big node explanation. Very last thing, guys. Last thing about the nodes, and then we'll go hit some bosses, I promise. I apologize, I know it's taken a bit. But I wanted just to mention the thing here is your ideal level that you'll notice a huge damage boost in your skill, in your boost nodes though, especially, is level 40. And that goes for all these boost nodes, but especially your main like attacks that you do. Level 40 will get you plus 20% IED on the skill, and that's really massive. So let's go hit that boss for 10 minutes and just see where we get. And I'm gonna actually go into the real version this time. My hammers ran out already. It's alright, we'll just quickly charge this up. And let's go ahead and just get warmed up first before we pop all of our crazy bursts here. So Incursio, alright, I'm gonna get ready for it. I'm gonna go ahead and pop that, and then we're gonna pop our iframe, and I'm gonna also just cross now. And the cross skill is going. How is it looking? Oh, it's actually looking really nice, isn't it? Yes, it is. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, I've noticed the damage coming out a lot harder here. All of our skills got boosted up a bit, so we should hopefully be just feeling a bit of a difference going through this. Already arms are falling, which I notice is pretty early on here. I'm gonna make sure Incursio is still up and going on everything that it can. I think I can only Incursio the main body. The arms don't get affected by it. Oh, I got hit, but I lived. It's gonna be the living session of paladins. Dude, I love the survivability of pallies. It feels so good. So good. Alright, we're gonna swing out the Mjolnirs here. I don't want to get in the habit of thinking I can just tank every single hit, because it's gonna be a really bad playstyle overall for the majority of Maple characters. And I'm gonna pop this, the Divine Echo. I think the way the Divine Echo's cooldown is, it can be used twice before my Grand Cross, so it's gonna be pretty good. If we can clear this before 20 minutes, that'd be pretty hot. I'm still noticing though that we're just hitting harder, but also I can't really look at the health bar too much because I gotta make sure to still dodge the hands while I'm practicing to just get that in a good spot here. All of our bursts will be up in about 30 seconds, so that's good. 5 seconds. Here we go. Gonna make sure Incursio is up. Should I cross here? Should I try to go stand in the fire and cross? It's kind of risky. Let me try. Alright, here we go. We're gonna go stand in the fire and cross and see. Because I want to hit everything, you know, with this cross skill going. But my health is dropping quite a bit. I'm noticing. Alright, that was a little risky. I couldn't heal, but that's okay. Can't spam the pots in here. But paladins have a skill that we can just use to heal, which I think it's this one, the HP recovery. Yeah, that's really cool. We're just like a built-in cleric as well on top of it. We're hitting the 25-minute mark, and we're almost halfway through the run. So it seems like I can do it in 10 minutes. That would be really cool. We got a few more bursts. I just got hit with that. That was just a straight-on tank right there. Knock on wood, guys, but I haven't died yet on Paladin through the creation of it. So, we gotta be careful. The first death is gonna be epic, or it's gonna be really dumb. Me just not paying attention. That's probably what's gonna be it. Oh, my burst is up, so this is gonna be some big damage coming out. Here we go, Incursio. I'm gonna make sure my hammers are out. I'm gonna actually pop on my iframe, and we're going. And we're going. Whoa! The health is dropping. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I got my 30-second iframe going right now, so I'm very safe at this moment. That's for sure. I know nothing's gonna get by. So we already passed the mark of 20, or where we were at 20 minutes with our non-node run. So right now, I mean, it's already looking a lot better. Yeah, we've taken down a way bigger chunk there. Whoa, we got the dancing Zakum at 21 minutes. Okay, still got to be careful. Make sure that Incursio is on. Putting as much stuff as we can. Oh, we got the bind. I don't know if bind works on body ZAK here still. Probably not. 21 minutes. We got 1 minute. We don't have, we may be able to use our cross burst, but we got our mini burst coming up in 5 with our Mjolnir swings. Let me go ahead and try to make sure that our sharp eyes is on. Okay, mini burst coming up. And then we're gonna go and hit 40 seconds left. Alright, I'm gonna magic crash too, just in case if it's got something hidden on there. I'm gonna try to just do it all throughout the Mjolnir. 20-minute mark is hitting. 20-minute mark. Okay, we hit it. I took a screenshot. So we didn't exactly get to take it down, but we were very close taking this down in 10 minutes. But you could see the difference though, with a little bit of node work on just how much damage was improved there with the boss. So that's pretty cool. I liked that a lot. Sometimes you just gotta experience it for yourself, you know, to kind of believe it. Whoa, we tanked that hit. He sat on my face and I lived. Bro, I think I probably could have gotten it if I managed my burst a little bit better, to be honest, because one burst would have killed, I think, like that whole dancing phase. Possibly. Alright, here we go. We're gonna burst it for the last little bit of it. There it is. Let's go. Oh man, that was awesome. Good job, Mellow Moose. Level 205 at 6k stats. And of course the the other detailed stats there. The boss damage 87, the crit damage at 61, IED sitting at 80.69, and we took down CZAK. That was beautiful. Like 11 minutes, I would say, we took CZAK down. If we had a little bit more buffs, of course, and everything, but with just our test case scenario, I think the nodes really helped out quite a bit. I feel very naked for taking down CZAK, so that was really cool, that just kind of feeling a higher level boss. I mean, it's not like a super hard boss these days, but for a new character, new account, it's still a big feat. I did get the Enraged Zakum cape, which is very nice. Never mind. I always thought that the Enraged cape was part of the boss accessory set, but cape's not accessory. I need the belt. So I'll still be looking out for the belt. That would be a really good one to pick up for, just to kind of get another slot, as well as part of the boss accessory set, help take down some of the harder bosses. But I'm pretty sure I'm ready to take down some of the other bosses, guys. I think next video, do a little upgrades and gains again, and then just start going down the line. Magnus, maybe even try HMAG at some point, you know, but well, Magnus first for just a badge and such. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. I hope you guys did enjoy the little progression with Mellow Moose. I'm excited to do some more progressing, get this moose up there. I've just been training and having a blast with this character so far. I'll probably be asking this more throughout, but if there's any other characters you want to see me do this with, definitely let me know. I always love pushing characters. It's kind of my favorite thing, I think, in Maple, is to kind of push these beginning areas of a character and see their potentials and how they play, because I think every character is unique on just their styles, so it's been really fun. This has been DaBoki. Thank you again for watching. Much love, one love. I'll be seeing you guys later. Goodbye.